Hey, it's Karri Flatla here at Remax Real Estate Lethbridge and KarriFlatla.com. I'm in my office today instead of my car. It's after 5 o'clock on a Friday, so this is apparently how I spend my Friday nights. But I want to talk to you today about selling condos. I talked to a property owner today who has a condo to sell, and we just listed a condo as well. That's what we were staging all long weekend after Valentine's Day last week. And these are really good questions, so I wanted to that she asked me because I think that they're really helpful, and we have a lot of parents from out of town who buy condos for their kids going to the university and sometimes the college here in Lethbridge. And so those clients usually are very long-term clients for us because they buy a condo for their son or daughter, and then within 3 to 5 years they want to sell. So it's a bit of a unique situation in terms of managing that property for the short term so that you can sell it and get the most money possible later. Now we're in a flat market, so nobody's getting rich flipping a condo in 3 to 5 years. However, there's some things that are important to know. So one question she asked me, and I loved the question, is she said, will you give as much attention to my condo as you will to a more expensive home? A lot of condos in Lethbridge aren't even $200,000, but we also list and sell homes that are $800,000 or more. And without equivocating, the answer is yes, of course. My philosophy and my team's philosophy is I don't care if you're selling a $200,000 property or $1 million property, you should be getting the same care and attention, preparation, promotion, and advice and negotiating skills, no matter what, because you are parting with good money in exchange for a service and a result. So you do not or should not need to worry about that. We just staged a condo in Highlands. You can see it on my website. It's listed for $174,000. And we put a lot of effort into making sure that condo looked 10 out of 10, and it does. Now, the other thing that comes up is a lot of families who have condos for their kids here in Lethbridge. The parents don't live here, and maybe the kids have moved out or they're moving out, the tests are done, the kids are moving back home or taking a job in another city, so now we have a vacant property and the owners don't live here. Well, in Lethbridge, it's actually quite common for properties to be listed vacant. So what do we do when the owner's not here and we have to get the property ready to list? Again, this is about service and attention, and you should be putting, and we should be putting, a lot of effort into marketing and presenting a property properly before it goes to realtor.ca, before you go to market, before you get that first potential buyer through the door, because first impressions are everything. So we, as a service, make sure that we can help you coordinate all the things that have to happen to get that condo or that property ready before the photographer comes in and before we hit the market. We have to hit the market 10 out of 10. That is the minimum standard. So we will work with you wherever you may be in the world to coordinate all the things that have to happen. Maybe you need the condo painted. Maybe you need carpet cleaning done. We'll make sure that we let those people in and that they do their job and that everything looks to the standard that you want and is done to the standard that you want before we list. And that could also include some, sometimes minor repairs and things like that. So again, whether you're selling a property for 200 or $1 million, and even if it's vacant and you're on the other side of the world, we can coordinate all of those things. We have the technology and the communication skills and the sense of duty to do that. The other question that she asked me, and I thought was a really smart question because this applies again to the whole market, is sometimes you got to move out. How's the house going to look with no furniture in it versus if I live there? And this is really something we decide on a case-by-case basis. So we come and look at the property, and if the property is being maintained in a certain way and you can sustain keeping the property staged and clean while you're living there and accommodate showings. Sometimes a house or a condo can show better while there's furniture and people living in it, as counterintuitive as that may seem. That being said, depending on how the property looks while people are living there, maybe it's better to have it empty, and then we can come in and make sure that everything's clean, painted, staged, and ready for photos. And sometimes homeowners just find it easier to have it vacant while people are coming and going for showings with their realtor. So there's lots of different ways to skin a cat. It just really depends on your unique situation, your unique property, your timelines, what you're able to do for paint and repairs and cleaning, and then what we can do on our end to help you get that property ready so that we can get the most money in the shortest amount of time, and also keep your stress levels down and you know that everything's being taken care of. So those are some of the questions we get about selling condos in Lethbridge, especially in West Lethbridge where the university is. We have lots of clients that are buying and selling condos over the course of their kids going to school. So please reach out if you are one of those people looking to buy for your kids and you have questions about that process or the market, or if you have a condo or a property your kids have been living in and April's coming, exams will be done, they're graduating and moving on, and you're wondering what you should do next in terms of selling. 382-7335 or karriflatla.com, and we'll see you for next Friday Fire. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.